Hi, welcome back to the channel, FIFA Mobile. Alright, today I'm going to share with you two things. One, of course, after 30 phishing attempts, we found that 200 tokens. That's the one they're going to go through with you right now. The second item basically going to share with you is the perk points, which enabled me to upgrade my team OVR to 170. First time hitting 170 in the H2H, so I'm going to test it out. All along has been using the team at 160 plus OVR. So later on we will test out in one of the H2H what's the difference where we hit 170 OVR. Alright, so this is an opportunity for us to upgrade. You can see there. Sometimes after a tournament, when we are lucky, we win that. We get about 4,000 points. That's for my so-called league itself. So apparently, different leagues may have different rewards points because of ranking purposes. You're going to find one that suits you. For my really lucky, we have one really good team here. Alright, so back to this fishing expedition. Most of the time, you'll be getting the base rewards, which is either skill boost, XP, or even coins of 50,000. Very rarely you'll get that three major rewards here. Alright, so this is the first major rewards received. So there are two more major rewards. Of course, at times you'll get scraps. The other two major reward will be the 93 goalkeeper, which roughly worth I think about 300,000. So that's not what we actually after. We are after the 200 tokens. Why so? Apparently, you should know by now, there are so-called compulsory player once you have hit 9/9 of that tokens spent. In the process of it, when you have spent that 900 tokens, you will get players for sure. But of course, along the way, when you open more and more of those packs with players already claimed, a high chance you will not get a player. And if you have claimed basically all the base players, the next players is assuming at a high 90 OVR or 100 OVR. This 9/9 basically requirement, also called compulsory claiming of a player, would allow you to claim that high OVR player. So that's what I'm aiming for along the way. Try to claim based on luck all the base players, and then with one chance of 9/9 requirement completed or map the requirement, then we could hopefully get regular. I'm really after regular, but it is harder than expected. Alright, so we have gotten this 93 goalkeeper. Nothing much to shout about in terms of attributes, I must say. OVR of 93, you can't really expect much. It is not expensive. If you're really after a goalkeeper and you have limited funds, yes, you may go for him. It's about 300,000 in the market, so that's something that you can consider. Otherwise, you can throw him into the two SBCs. There are two SBCs in this summer celebration. One of it is for the epic upgrade, also called rank up char, and the other one is the 100 OVR CM. So if you are really after players and your team doesn't really have a 100 OVR player, then probably you want to consider throwing in some of these 90 plus OVR summer celebration players. I think you need two of them, and then you can get 100 OVR CM. But bear in mind that 100 OVR CM is not auctionable, i.e. you can't sell it in the market. Alright, so if you're after coins, you want to grab a little bit of it. Probably you can get this player and then sell it off at about 300,000 rather than throwing into the SBC. So that choice is yours. Along the way, when you have so-called spent a sufficient fishing expedition list itself, you will be able to claim the rewards from the milestone. Now we're really after that tokens. Of course, my main objective in this summer celebration is to claim those 750 Beachcomber points. So why am I after this tokens? Actually, to be really wanting to try my luck on the regular. That's why I'm going for this. But actually, I should be saving it. Alright, finally, we got that beach party token after about over 30 tries. So let's see whether is it worth it after all. Getting all the tokens, will we get all the base players using all these tokens? Alright, unfortunately we get some training XP for this. We have two more chances here. Let's see whether we can clear those base low 90 OVR players, and then increases chance of getting the 102 OVR regular. So again, unfortunately, the chances are based on luck, and we didn't manage to do that. Of course, we managed to claim some milestones along the way, and of course, with that, it just means that we're going to work really hard in the getting these tokens. All right, now the second topic for the day, which basically perk points, as I mentioned earlier, from those tournaments from your league, you will get perk points, and then of course you can get additional bonus OVR. I have two lineup that increase the OVR. One is the Versus, which is 171, and of course the H2H, which I'm testing right now, is based on 170. First time hitting 170, I'm really excited about this. Alright, seems like quite low OVR opponent here. Hopefully, it's not another expert. I'm really bad in this H2H, I must say. Even though my OVR may be higher, it doesn't mean that I will win. Or sometimes depends on skill. It's unlike the VSA. It is based on OVR and chemistry. A high chance of you winning if you have a higher one. But H2H is totally different ball game itself. Apparently, a lot of it depends on skills, and my skill is really terrible, I must say. So after losing much, I really pick up a bit of skills here and there. I must say, when you do defending, do not rush forward to claim that opponent's so-called the ball again. There's no way you can get it from the opponent if you keep on rushing towards the opponent. What you should really do is to move backwards. Alright, so I'm quite lucky here. We managed to get one goal from a header. Just this is what I meant. When the opponent has the possession of the ball, do not rush forward, but move backwards rather. So that will allows you to basically protect your defense well, and then eventually to prevent basically opponent who try to pass forward that ball all the way to goalkeeper, and they just score like using that method. So there are few methods of getting a goal in. Of course, the most frequent method is really to go cross spam. The other method is really depending what kind of player you have. For me, I have a really good 105 Beckham, so I'll try to attack from the center with the ball is a possession of Beckham, and even if I don't manage to get in, as you can see just now, we will be able to gain a corner, and hopefully through a good header like Hierro, Ronaldo, they will help me to get a header in. So so far so good. We're still maintaining well, but you can see here, this is not any other player. This is quite an experienced opponent too. Of course, just lucky here. You can see this is another method I'll use. Pass it to the center, and immediately once I possess possession of the ball, I'll try to score it through a long shot. I have various players with the ability for long shots of quite high attributes, some like 140. So you got to know sometimes your players which has long shot, and then once you gain possession of that ball on that player, you may want to try that long shot. Alright, so otherwise, fitness may be a good way, but again, it depends on the player itself. Okay, so swipe move, you're going to bear in mind, of course, Maradona by now you should know, there's advanced rainbow, but getting the advanced rainbow sometimes does cause you some kind of trouble because you flip the ball up and people just hit it away. Alright, can see there just now, this player managed to get a ball in. That is something what I mentioned, didn't protect my so-called the defending area well. So really make sure you have your defenders at the back end, because most players do either the cross spam, you can see here, or they try to pass the ball backwards really fast. So they'll try to trick you to rush towards them, because they will pull the ball back into their side of the field, and henceforth basically attracting you over, and then they'll pass the ball forward. Alright, so that's all for sharing for today. I hope you like this video. Do like and subscribe. Goodbye.